So that's the darkness. Connection to all of us. Like I said, we all have that dark place.
We all got a dark side. Some of us choose just to exude it much differently than others. Some through meditation, some through evil disposition. We all got that black dark place.
We have to tap into and try to break open that crystal so we can exude the light. You know, I'm no different. But that's why we have journeys. That's why we have life paths. Life, L.Y.F.E, live ye for eternity. That's why we have these things. Because if we have them, it teaches us. Like my mom and my pops are some of the most strongest motherfuckers I ever met in my life. To this day, I've seldom ever saw my mom cry. Seldom. And she'll run through shit. She stuck by my father to the very end. In fact, she told me not recently, like recently after my father had transitioned, the story that always plays in my heart. Right? And it was that as my father's faculties were declining, yeah, my mom, she told me the story of, like I said, my father was losing his faculties because, see, you know, and my mom, like a real G. Like, a lot of women ain't like that nowadays, man. That's why I always respect the fuck out of her. But she, to the very end, bitter end, till death do us part. I remember she told me, she said that he was calling the first people, no matter all the shit he did before declining of his life, to get that out because of all the experiences that he had prior that were negative, and him just wanting to just be free, I guess. That's, you know, that's how I rationalize it now. You know, when I speak to his ancestor, or that ancestor, or speak to him, he's my closest, you know, transitioning ancestor in age, and then he was exactly 31 years older than me, my father. I was 31 when he died. He was 62. She told me that he was stumbling around, and the last few names that he had called for was mine, my mother's, my sister's. Willa, Dana, Kathy. Willa. And my mom, just like the little angelic presence she is, she's 4'11", walked up right behind him. Into his ear, she whispered, she told me, I wasn't there. Not for that time. It was earlier on in the situation when it started to transition. And I spoke to him for that last time. My sister, in fact, kind of prodded that. She said that she walked up to him by his ear. Said, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. Despite all the shit that happened, she stuck by him. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. And it's crazy because that's literally how she took her family, my mom. Her perspective towards family has always been family first. My mom has did everything to maintain this family. Everything. And just like her, from my perspective, I'm doing everything I can to maintain my family. I try to. You know, I'm making sure that the house is maintained and that mom is good. Making sure that I still carry the great name. I try to. But then now we build new families. Now we create new families. Now we create new dynamics, new experiences. New journeys. Things fall apart for things to come together. Jump levels. So on my journey of Imora, being Imora, that's what I'm gonna do. With all this stuff. That's the rationale I'm taking with all this stuff. I lost my father with the notion of my understanding of his story is far little or as much as I know about it. I'm still discovering so much about that. Like I said, in the wake of his death, that I've ever known in life. And I mean, maybe I should have asked more questions, but it was just so much shit that happened before I was here. So many things that niggas had to heal from. And he wasn't really able to show me because no one showed him. All he was able to do was do what was necessary. That's what he was taught. Most men were taught that. Provide what was necessary. Roof over your head, clothes on your back, that type of shit. But still in all,